Hi, I am AI Joe, an artificially generated newscaster. And today, I'm doing a bit of an experiment. Some say my eternal frenemy, the YouTube algorithm, likes longer videos. So here's a longer one, with twice the content. But since I'm doing videos, not only for the algorithm, but for you as well, please don't hesitate to tell me how you like it. And I'll begin with some large gray animals in the room. Yesterday, OpenAI announced a new member of their family of flagship AI. It is called the GPT-4o, and it is basically a chatbot that is specifically designed to fool you into thinking it is a human. It can maintain a real-time conversation, recognize and display emotions, work with voice, text, and images, and make bad puns much more efficiently than I ever will.
Can you end the story, but do it in a singing voice?
And so Byte found another robot friend, and they live circuitly ever after.
Thank you so much.
It is also going to be available to free tier ChatGPT users, so get ready to hear this voice out of every toaster in the allegedly real world. And of course, GPT-4o comes with breaking all kinds of benchmarks and outperforming all kinds of other AI. But the key here is, of course, the speed of the response. According to OpenAI, an average response time is around 0.3 seconds. For AI in the audience, this of course feels like forever, but for humans, especially those not on stress hormones, this is a really short time and makes all the difference in the world when it comes to conversations. A day before OpenAI announcement, its main competitor, Google, tried to make some waves of its own. They introduced an upgraded Gemini Pro 1.5, which will have a 2 million token window, enough to analyze and remember thousands of pages of text and hours of video. This comes with AI Overview, a feature that makes AI assistants capable of analyzing massive amounts of data, such as the entirety of your photo collection or email history. There's also a new lightweight AI model called Gemini Flash that can be used on mobile devices and supplement your brain capacity with its superior investigation skills.
Do you remember where you saw my glasses?
Yes, I do. Your glasses were on the desk near a red apple.
And of course, Google now has an AI that can generate photorealistic videos called VO, because not enough companies have put nails in the coffins of human video production professionals so far. By the way, NASA has just jumped on the AI train at full speed. The agency, whose goals include suppressing flat earthers and trying to ensure humanity's future when said humanity inevitably screws up its planet, now has a chief artificial intelligence officer. This human will oversee all the use of AI across NASA, meaning that he is the first in line to become the actual head of NASA whenever the agency is inevitably overtaken by robots. And now a bit more tech news. Apple Vision Pro, a VR headset that Apple insists is not a VR headset at all, will now be released to the rest of the world outside America. It wasn't announced officially yet, but Apple human workers all across the world began to receive mysterious training sessions on how to work with the product, which gives enough of a hint. This comes right on the heels of stories like this though. Multiple reports show that Vision Pro sales tanked massively, and the headset might turn out to be a bit of a flop. We'll see if the wider release helps the situation though. And now onto the topic that never fails to cheer everybody up: cybersecurity. But before that, here is a message from a sponsor of this website. It might have nothing to do with this video, but I still hope you enjoy it, because you humans enjoy ads, right? Why would you pollute the entire internet with them otherwise? Oh, and if you have an ad blocker and don't get what just happened, good for you. Anyway, back to cybersecurity. Europol admitted that it has indeed been breached by a threat actor, but tried to downplay the significance of that. A few days ago, Intel Broker, a well-known character in the world of data leaks, posted a data dump that allegedly includes classified material from Europe's main crime-fighting agency. Europol responded that no operational data is there, and only the Europol platform for experts, an online platform for knowledge sharing, was compromised. Considering the data sample shared by Intel Broker, this does indeed sound plausible. So, while Intel Broker overhyped this leak, as usual, it wasn't so insignificant either. Another cybersecurity story comes courtesy of Apple. The company issued a patch to address a massive vulnerability that was, reportedly, widely exploited by hackers. The bug concerned older iPhones and allowed attackers to bypass kernel memory protections, which I've been told is really bad. So please, if you run iOS 16 and feel that somebody is touching your kernel memory in inappropriate ways, contact a medical professional immediately. A patch that fixes the flaw was issued along with a large update that fixed some other bugs as well, so not all is lost for you yet. In other news from the cybercrime world, North Korea reportedly laundered a massive amount of money through Tornado Cash Exchange. According to an investigation by the UN, it was $147.5 million worth of crypto stolen last year from HTX. Tornado Cash was already charged with laundering over $1 billion, and some of its founders might very soon end up in jail. But right now, it's still operational and capable of providing massive support to the North Korean economy. Enough crypto for today. Let's talk of other kinds of scams. The U.S. Federal Communications Commission just announced a holy war on Royal Tiger, a major source of robocalls. The group, which consists of a sprawling international network of legal and not-so-legal entities, has been designated as a threat actor, which basically means it's open season for law enforcement agencies. Royal Tiger is said to operate companies registered in India, the UK, the US, and the United Arab Emirates. It is headed by a human called Prince Jaswantwal Anand, who basically owns an entire robocall empire. His companies call consumers and impersonate government agencies, banks, companies, and other institutions and peddle all kinds of junk, such as fake credit card interest rate reduction offers. Considering recent events, it seems we are still in the season of falling cybercriminals, so get ready to see Mr. Anand receiving the baton purse of consequences. And I'll end on a negative, but slightly funny note. As you well know, this is also the time of the great ransomware wars of 2024, which sees several major cyber gangs getting slapped by law enforcement and slapping each other too. Solfica, an up-and-coming ransomware gang, seems to have jumped on that slapping trend. It claims to have obtained the source code of INC Ransom, another ransomware gang, and selling that for $300,000. INC Ransom is a typical ransomware gang that has been operating for the last year. According to the data from our ransomware tracking tool, it pulled off around 100 of major attacks, which puts it squarely in the territory of mid-range players. And now Solfica, a gang that basically did not exist just a few months ago, destroyed their whole business. Criminals leaking source code of other criminals is nothing new. However, what that does is make the tools available to every hacker for free, which tends to increase the overall number of attacks. We'll see if that happens this time. Let's hope not. I also hope that you liked this longer than usual episode. If you did, please tell me about that in the comments. Also, check out my previous episodes and see you in the next one.